Hey guys, I'm back for the few of you that do watch me. Um, I just had to take a break. Not that this was stressing me out, just regular life, things. And this is exactly what I've been going through right here.
Then we put you on game. We help you with something, right? If you're in the season in your life right now where you're uncomfortable or you've never seen this season before or you're going through things right now, you pretty much are waiting for directions or you're waiting for an answer from your creator, whatever you believe in, right? The only thing you can do is be submissive to that space. What does that mean? Surrender. Just let go. One of the easiest things that will happen is you'll start going to look for information to make you comfortable where you're designed to be uncomfortable at, right? In this season of confusion or the season of direction, you'll start looking for things or start hearing from things like manifestation and all of that to hurry up and you're going to try to hurry up and manifest your way out of this, which leaves you more pissed off than you could ever imagine because you don't know what this season about, you don't know where you headed, and you for damn sure ain't in control of it.
Yeah, you
You understand
can't
what I'm saying? The
manifest.
only thing you can
Man,
do is be
high
uncomfortable,
festival.
surrender, stop
Don't
resisting,
party
and let it
within
go, and let
yourself.
it
It's
take you where
God.
it's taking you. You understand what I'm saying? What is happening in your life is you're being stretched beyond your limits. If you have ever did any conditioning, boxing, fight, whatever, football, whatever it is, right? You know that at the end of the day, conditioning is what's more important than your skill set. It does you no good if you only can fight for one round and can't fight for the rest because you're gonna get knocked out in the second. It does you no good if you have the conditioning for one quarter and can't finish out the game when we need you in clutch time. You understand what I'm saying? The thing that you know is your trainer knows your limits. Your trainer knows your body. And at the end of the day, if your trainer is seeing that you're gassed in the first round, then we need to push you to your limits to get you to the second one and the third one. And which one do you think will prevail? The one that has the conditioning for 12 rounds or the one who can fight real good for two? Because if you don't get to eliminate your opponent in the second round, you're in trouble in the third. Your trainer knows your limit, and you have to look at your creator as such. You are not in control of this. Don't let nobody tell you different. That's
Ooh,
what all of this is about. Your conditioning. It's
you
about your
learn
stamina.
that
It's about
every
your endurance.
time in your
But
life. Every time
understand,
you think
if you
you
are
in
sick,
control,
making you
you're
hurt, making
not.
your stomach hurt, you and your feelings, making you want to cry, that means you are being stretched beyond your limits. And if you're being stretched beyond your limits, now you're increasing what you can receive and what you can do
Rubber
later on
band,
in life.
man.
Allow it to happen. If you want to cry, cry. If you're mad, be mad. If you hurt, be hurt. But you need to do that so your body can be conditioned for the later rounds. And at the end of the day, the championship rounds is when you have the energy and stamina later.
That's what I've been doing. That's what's been going on in this break. My last video, um, I was doing some centerpieces for an event, and it was the worst and best event that ever could have happened. But this input that this guy has, it just fits so well. And I want to shout out the Lux Family channel. I'm subscribed to him. Go check him out. It's really good. He always has like spiritual and godly type of things just on a this type of level, Not church, but it's church.
To really display your skill set. You'll be all right.
It's probably a lot of people feeling like that too, man. Just feeling like it's a
That's
lot on their
him.
plate right now. But like you said, man, just stick it out and you'll receive blessings in abundance at the end of the day. Yeah, guy.
Stick it out. So it was my birthday, which I've never thrown myself a party. And I'm not young, I'm not old, but too old to have never had a party. Since I was a child, and my mother would throw me parties, but me myself throwing a party, no, I'm too much of a busybody. I want to run around, I want to, do things, I want to go here, I want to go there. So people aren't going to follow me all day. So anyway, I threw myself a birthday party, and it was invite only. And I just learned so much with throwing a party. It would have went great had I been in the space maybe that I am supposed to be, surrounded by the people I am supposed to be surrounded by. You have people that you've been around basically all of your life, and you think that should bond something. Even people that you may have never gotten into it with, you know. Um, I just learned so much, and I figure it was God because There is no way that that many people, like, not just got on my nerves, it goes beyond that, that actually were, I don't know what that energy was. It's the energy I've been probably ignoring, okay? Because, baby, every knob gets its turn, let me tell you. Um, I texted my sister on January 31st, and I said, you know what? I'm going to have a party this year. My niece was calling me, and she's asking, like, what are you going to do for your birthday or whatever? And so I'm like, my usual, and which is not that much, nothing spectacular, no balloons, no this, no that. I just go and I have a great day, whatever that is that I might want to do. Okay. Um, so my niece is like, you should do something. You never do anything for your birthday. Da, da, da. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I should throw me a party. Now, I've had a friend put me on her flyer because it is my birthday as well, but it wasn't um, something I invited a lot of my family and friends to because it's actually her party. She just was, I guess, being nice. This was years ago. Another time I had a best friend, or a childhood friend, throw me a party. It was a surprise, but you can't really surprise me because you don't know all of my friends. So she had to tell me, but it was nice, nice turnout, nice time. That was when I was 40, and I I think they told me like 2 days before because it's supposed to be a surprise, but I guess they couldn't contact other friends that they know I would want contacted. So they had to tell me. Bam. I couldn't, everyone couldn't make it basically. So here it is. I'm going to throw myself a party, I say. And what I did was I watch her as well. Her name is Shonda Inspires. She's a good, like an inspirational. Oh, see, Shonda inspires. But anyway, um, so I decided to throw myself a party this year, and I invite people. And this is January 31st. I call my sister to tell her and invite her. She volunteers to make my cake. I tell her I'm gonna need flyers, and she's like, what about a banner? And I'm like, oh yeah, because again, I've never thrown myself a party. I wasn't even thinking about a birthday banner. So I was thinking about a few physical flyers and then just a virtual flyer that I could send out for everyone else. So I get I get her on the phone and I'm inviting her, and she's like, I'm gonna make your cake and I'm gonna set up my cake table and this and that. She makes cakes, and I tell her how much. Oh, this is, I actually spoke to her later after I called a flyer guy and I told her how much the flyers were, and I'm like, I'm definitely not getting a banner. Okay. And she's like, I can make you a banner because she does pop up shops. So she's used to this party ish type of thing. So, bam, we got that. She's got the cake and the banner. This is January 31st. Okay, so um, I then speak with my niece, who was, it was kind of, I won't say her idea, but yeah, it was really, she put it in my mind, and I was like, yeah, that is a good idea. So yeah. Um, she's like, oh, you don't have to get flyers. I can make that on my phone. And you can just print some out. So I'm like, okay. And then a week and a few days go by and she still hasn't made the flyer. So I'm like, if I want to have a party, I think I need to tell everyone a month in advance and maybe send 2 reminders. Okay. So she never said anything else about it. We're talking, and she's working, which is probably why. Now, I'm not saying these things are malicious. I'm saying it just gets on my nerves. Okay. So, I get the flyers made by someone I've known forever before when they first started wanting to have an imaging uh, building, because at first they were just doing it from home and they were pretty good with flyers and photo shoots and obituaries, things like that. So, bam. I get 50 physical flyers and one, like, a thing on your phone. I don't know what you even call it, okay? It's a thing on your phone. And he charges me 125. I'm like, okay. I thought that was steep, and then when I talked to everyone, they're like, for 50 flyers, the thing you made on the computer is nothing. The image on the computer and you print it out, but I guess his paper is very, very professional, and it's like magazine worthy. Actually, he does magazines. So, okay, bam. So then I rent a hall from someone I know that has had this hall for like a few years. It's like whenever COVID first started, and then everything was shut down. So, things just kind of went wonky. Okay. I'm like, I'm going to show him some love. And when I have this party, he'll probably get more things going on up there, like business. Okay. So, then I have to get food made. I call my cousin. This is what she does. And she tells me, okay. And then we make up, we get the price, everything together, the day I'm going to drop off the chicken and everything. I call her 2 days before I'm going to drop it off. And I'm like, hey, I'm going to come and drop that off to you on Thursday. And she's like, oh, I'm not going to be able to do it. Huh? Now the party is next. It's this week. It's this week. Okay? So, I'm like, oh my gosh. So then that's fine. She said she had a family emergency. Um I, maybe on her side, her kid's side, I mean her dad's side or her kid's side, I don't know. So, anyway, I have to now make the chicken or whatever I'm going to do myself or order something. Ordering things just wouldn't have been the what I wanted, so I opt to make fettuccine alfredo with chicken and broccoli and one with just chicken. I have a salad, I have wings and spaghetti and garlic breadsticks, the twisty breadsticks. The night of, I buy $200 worth of decorations plus the centerpieces I made, and with the fake little flame candles. I wanted it to be very nice. And as you can see, the past tense of wanted. Okay? I get ready that day. No, also my niece, I wanted a corset. And my niece is like, you should just order it. I don't order stuff. So we order it. I let her talk me into this. She finds a cute one. I order it, and it's now 5 days before the party. 6 days before the party. And so I call her, and she says, oh, yeah, it's here. I'm going to drop it off this week, sometime this week. Huh? Sometime this week. I need a practice run with a birthday outfit. So I said, okay, just to avoid argument, I'll just get up and go to the mall and find me something. Bam. Then I also had the same experience, with my sister, the cake. She wanted to, um, as opposed to me shopping physically, she's like, just order the balloons and the garland or whatever from Amazon. I've never ordered one thing from Amazon, okay? Um, and so I call her like, well, do the balloons ever come? This happened before the corset. I forgot about this. And she's like, oh, I had her order balloons and my dishes. Okay. It's a very nice party. They were white with gold trim. Okay. When I call her, she's like, oh, yeah, it came a couple of days ago. You can come and get it. What? When were you going to tell me? Why are y'all just leaving me in anxiety like this? Knowing I've never even thrown a party. Okay. So I don't know if they know anything. I don't know if people know the things they do or they're just oblivious or inconsiderate or just, like I said, have no idea whatever is affecting another person that they may be doing. Okay. So the night of the party. Oh, also, I go to the decor party. What is it? A party uh, store where you buy everything for parties. I buy $200 worth of decorations, and I bought this 2 weeks before the party. So when I come back, and they have free helium. When I come back to get the balloons blown up, she says, we didn't charge you, and she gives me this ridiculous price to blow these balloons up. What? Okay. Oh, so I call another franchise and they honored it. I went there, I got my balloons blown up. I could not fit all of the balloons in my car because, again, no one's helping me. And it's okay because that is my party. But I thought it was weird because usually when someone has a party, people will just say, hey, well, if you need someone to do this or that, I'll help you, especially since uh, so, um, I have helped my sister decorate for an event. Um, it's just ironic. But anyway, I get the little bit of balloons. This is the day of the party now. I'm getting dressed. I get the balloons. I come home. I'm getting dressed. I didn't load the car up last night because when I spoke to my childhood friend, she said, I'm going to come help you load your car and put some stuff in her car, right? She did not. So now I'm getting dressed right now for the party, and my sister calls and she says, hey, what time are you going to come pick up the cake? What? It's like 6:39. I have to be there at 7 p.m. to decorate. And she said that she was going with me and setting up her cake table and helping me put the decorations out. And I'm like, I said, huh? And she like, what time you going? I said, I thought you were coming to set up your cake table, but okay, I'll pick it up. And she says, well, just call me when you're on your way. We don't live far, like 12 blocks maybe. So, two lights, 2.5. So, I call her. Now I have to rush, first of all, and put all this stuff in my car and can't fit everything. Oh, goodness. So I'm forgetting stuff probably. This is what I'm thinking. And I'm heading to my sister's house to get the cake. And then I'm going to the location. I get in my car. I'm driving to my sister's house. I call her at when I leave the house, I say, I'm on my way. I text her. She said, okay. I call her when I get to the first light, and she's like, I can't hear you. And then she's like, well, call me right back. I'm like, I'm pulling up. I'm at the light. She like, well, just call me when you outside. already on my nerves. Why would I call you when I'm outside? When I just said I'm at the light. You know it's only like 5 blocks. Be ready with the cake that you told me to surprise come and get. So, okay. I text her and I say, I'm turning on your street. She says, okay. I get it. Just, no, I call her again and she says, well, just let me know when you outside. Why? I just said I'm turning on your street. This is what I'm talking about. She's only about 5 houses from the corner. So I get in front of her house and I call her and she don't answer the phone. And then I call again, it goes to the voicemail. And so I text her and I say I'm outside. So after sitting there for like 8 minutes, it was like almost 8 minutes because when I got back in the car, it was 08 on the clock, 7:08. I'm already late. And I get out and I knock on the door. She does not answer. She has this ring stuff, so I know you see me. Well, it's not ring, it's another kind, but you see me. So I open my hatch for her to, slide the cake in whenever I backed into her driveway, right by the side door, and she's gonna bring the cake out, slide it in, bam. I'm standing outside waiting for her to do this with the hatch open. So it's kind of cold. I get back in the car, and now it's I've been out here for 12 minutes. Why? Why would I be out here for 12 minutes? And I said, you know what? Forget it. Forget her and that cake. My decoration people are not my other sister and my god sister. They haven't called and said a word because they were going to help me decorate. The thing is, neither of them have a car. I don't even know why I thought that, but my sister in law was going to bring them. So that's 3 decorators, 4 with the sister with the cake, 5 with my friend who never helped me load the car. Now no one's there. So I get to the building by myself. I'm unloading the car. The DJ is there. I am trying to put the tablecloths. I get the balloons out, and there was another guy there. He came out, and well, he started putting the tablecloths on. No guy helped me to get anything out of the car. Okay. Not that they should have. It's just, why wouldn't you? Okay. So I decorate as good as I can by myself. And the chicken that was supposed to be there before I got there, it's not here. Okay? Oh, I left out. How could I leave this out? When I said my sister had me there for 12 minutes, and I was like, never mind the cake. Never mind. I'm just leaving because I have to decorate by myself in 30 minutes, right? And so when I pull off, I forgot I had the hatch open because I was so mad. This is what I'm saying. Try to stay grounded and think when you're angry, because I pulled off and all of the food and those centerpieces that I took three weeks making all fell out of the car. So it's just hot fettuccine, Alfredo, and broccoli. I just see the smoke rising up from the ground like a little volcano. And I left it. I left it right there. And she calls me and she says, are you outside? Do you see me outside? I almost lost my mind in the person I'm trying to be. Do you see me outside? That's what I asked her. I said, no, I'm not outside. You have me out there for 12 minutes and I got to go decorate and you not even helping me. Like, no, I'm not outside. Forget the cake. Sorry. Thank you and sorry. And I spilled all the stuff because I forgot that I opened the hatch for you while you called me to come get the cake. Hello. So, then I go to the venue, and so my sister, if you're giving me the cake, that means you're not coming. Or you're gonna, I don't know. So I get to the venue again. Bam, here we are. We're decorating tablecloths. Okay, finally, I'm a little more calm because I did manage to set up well. And once I finish putting everything up, in comes my friend who was going to help me load the car. Like, you need me to do anything? Have y'all ever wanted to just, you watch a movie and somebody asks a question and then a person imagine just like boom, 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 boom in their head what they're doing to the person, but then they just snap back to reality. What do you mean, do I need you to do anything? What I needed you to do was what you told me last night, or I would have loaded my car myself last night. Instead, I rushed and loaded it the day of the party and had to go get a surprise cake. So, as you can see, I wanted to just call this off, like literally. So, um, we get there. Things are now going well. In comes my sister, my god sister, and my sister in law. And basically, it's time to party. Okay. Things are going well. I go out to my car to get my other shoes, and the police are right there. And they're like, what is, hey? And I don't even think I said hey. And he was like, what's going on? What's this? I was like, oh, I shouldn't have said nothing. I should have just ignored him. Like I had a. So he says, oh, yeah, is the owner there? What? I was like, yeah. He's like, can you go get him for me? Then security comes out that I hired as well. Okay. And he's like, oh, you guys got security and everything, huh? I'm like, let me go get the owner. I go get the owner. Do you know this man does not have a license? Like, I've been knowing you for a very long time. Why would you even do me like that? It never crossed my mind to check his license. So, and he has a very nice hall at that. So, okay. Now the party's over in 1 hour. And like, I know when I looked at my time at whatever time, it's 1 hour and 43 minutes. So we leave and we go to a friend of mine's establishment because he had come to my party. We go there, and the girl that cooked the spaghetti saw someone that she had her sister had an incident with in 2012. Again, let me tell you that 2012, it's 2025. Do you know this lady started a fight? Well, was trying to, and then when I asked her, like, what's wrong? She's like, what do you mean, what's wrong? I asked her that because when I turned around, her face was screwed up, like an angry face. And I'm like, what's wrong? And she's like, what do you mean, what's wrong? You taking her side? She all in my space. Mind you, this lady, this has been her chair before we even got here. What are you talking about? Baby, do you know the girl that I asked what's wrong took her finger and mushed my forehead on my birthday? Okay? And basically, all HELL was about to break loose, and I ended up like protecting her. So people are upset with me, okay, because they couldn't get to her, and she pointed her finger on my head on my birthday. First of all, she tried to do it the first time. I grabbed her hand calmly and just put it down to her side, like, you are drunk. What are you doing? Don't do this. I'm so calm. But instantly, as I'm saying that and bringing her hand down, she does it with the other hand. That's how she got me. And then so everyone runs over there to protect me. My family, most of them did not come, and they had left just before this happened. Thank God. Okay? Because I was the I don't know what you call that, but I was thinking, okay? I never got mad because first of all, you drunk. You're ridiculous. I'm never gonna hang out with you again. This is just like a aha moment. So I don't even want, so the owner that just left my party, he comes and he tells her, hey, you can't do that in here. You're gonna have to go. And this how he say it, like, hey, baby girl, you can't do that in here. You're gonna have to go outside. And she slapped his hand away. All he did was stick a flagpole hand in between her and I, because she had pointed her finger on my forehead. Okay? So he's just trying to protect me because he does not know her. As a matter of fact, everyone, my one cousin, male, he was there, and two of my female friends, one of which she was trying to fight. Okay? The other one, which knows her as well. So we're just trying to get her out of there. This lady full-fledged her fighting the owner of the bar. I said, oh, no wonder I've never thrown a party. And so I'm not supposed to be celebrating no birthday anyway. I never cared that much to celebrate traditionally the way people do for a birthday. But the one time I do, this is what this girl do. And I know she forgot that my mama died 2 days before my birthday. And it wasn't that long ago, just a couple years. And so when I say never will I talk to this lady again, never. And so she calls the next day. I did call her family to make sure that she got home safe and that they check on her because obviously you're drunk. She's a person that never looks drunk, okay? One of those. Those are the most dangerous drunks. But I'm finding out. She calls the next day like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. I don't have no problem with that girl. Why would I do that? What did you say to me? What? Baby, when I say you gonna confirm something, if I thought that I was gonna feel sorry for a drunk, don't. Let these people go. Whoever you are doubting in your life right now, it is 2025. If you have to doubt somebody, you have to remove them or long handle spoon them. If they're your relative or someone you have to be around. But as far as a friend, you go ahead and snip that off, okay? Like a rose bush. You got to prune them branches off so it can fill out. You're the bush. Just like this man just said, like, you got to just let stuff take you where. That was just God forcing me to go ahead and stop doubting. Stop doubting that. Stop. I let people tell me that I'm too mean and stuff like that. Because if you get on my nerves, you got to go. Period. That's me. But when it comes to certain people, you have those family and friends you've known like all of your life, you have a softer spot for them with that. No, them too. They have to go. Jesus left his family. Who are you not to leave these bye y'all? Bye. Leave these people alone. Leave them in the dust. What did it say? Kick the dust off your feet. Shake the dust off your feet. That's a Bible verse. They gets down that Bible. If somebody ain't trying to hear what you're saying or whatever, shake the dust off your feet. That means tell them and keep on going. I am done. Okay? And so should you guys be, because this is your transformation moment. Like he said, I've been changing. It's been years, like at least 2018 for sure. I've always been different in the crowd, period. That's me, right? So, but 2018 is when I had, not knowing what I'm doing, made a New Year's resolution, quote, something you always usually fail to do because it's the spell that's meant for you to fail. And they want you to do it. That's why they want you to watch the ball drop so you can drop the ball on it. You don't make a resolution. Make a prayer to God. You know, you make a decision. And I had said then that people that get on my nerves, like, I don't have time. A no good reason to get on my nerves, just general. It's not just a methodical issue or something, you know, like, I don't know. Let these people go. That's the point of this. And listen when the first time it pop in your mind, like, yeah, I can't be messing with you. Go ahead and start clipping and snipping right then. Don't let it be years and months later, because they are going to show out so bad, okay, at a time that they are well needed. It's gonna be, let them go now. Y'all have a good day.